What's up, ladies and gentlemen? CFN, my name is Connor. Welcome back to the CFN Nation. I'm here with Z-Dez.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
What's good?
We
Good.
live.
So, you're live. Yes, I can. Because she see in my screen is chill vibes. All right, I got Frank sitting with me here today, and we're gonna be doing power washing and talking about stuff. This is gonna be a chill stream, nothing too crazy, and everything. Because as you can tell, I'm exhausted. All right, but I want to give you guys a little something. All right, I want to give you guys nothing. All right, I want to give you a little something. So we're gonna be doing power washing. We're gonna clean. We're gonna talk and chat. If anyone's in chat has a conversation you want to bring up, we'll talk about that too. But right now, we just gonna vibe. All right, we gonna vibe. So make sure you hit the follow button, hit the notification bell. Make sure you check out Z-Dez on Kick. That's where he streams his stuff. So keep an eye on that.
Kick and YouTube, and make sure you follow Counter or CFN on Twitch as well.
Yeah, man. Do that stuff. Thank you for your continued support, y'all. I want to see if we can hit 500 by the end of the year. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we won't. We'll see. So yeah. Yeah.
There we go. I forgot to update the information on Kick that I'm streaming Power Wash Simulator. There we go. It's all fixed.
Listen, if we were like in an office setting and not in my house, I actually I'd take one of my cigars and just be smoke of that shit.
Okay then.
No, I'm serious, dude. Like it's one of those times. Like I usually don't have cigars, but I have it like once in a while. I haven't had one in like a minute. So you know, I do not promote nicotine, but that's just something I do once in a blue moon. Like I don't even drink as much either. Yo, remember that? I don't know if you watched one of my streams I had with I guess a buddy of mine. He did a Fall Guys challenge where every time I think he fell, he would have to take a shot.
I heard you were doing that challenge.
Yeah, I had beer. I didn't have that because I don't drink. And let's just say,
fair enough.
Let's just say I wasn't completely there by the end of it because it's like you're taking beer in shot form. You're not like.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't very. I didn't feel very good after that. So.
All right. So where is this?
Drink and smoke responsibly.
Where is this new mission?
Well, there's some SpongeBob specials here.
Yeah.
See, there's Tomb Raider, Midgar.
So I did all.
SpongeBob.
So I did all the DLCs. We could, if you want to do with DLCs, we can do that definitely.
Doesn't really. Whatever you want to do, bro.
Oh, it's. I think I found it. It's bonus jobs though. That's what it's called. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's. We can do DLC. That's fine. Apparently I'm not even.
Sure.
Apparently I never finished Tomb Raider. So we can do Tomb Raider if you want.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just join you then.
All right.
Just bring it up.
Let's do it. Unless you haven't finished your missions.
I haven't really done much with the story because I only played it with like Panda and everything. But I don't know how far you've gotten. Like,
I'm done the story.
You done the whole story?
Yeah. So if you're doing the story of Panda, though, we'll leave it alone.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, yeah, because right now I have the shoe and the golf cart. That's the next thing. That's the new stuff I got for the story. Because I did all that stuff. I just haven't done those two.
Okay.
Just two of the next ones I have. So.
All right. Then we'll do Tomb Raider for now then. So we are. God, we're cleaning all this shit. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Oh, so I should probably check to see if I have whatchamacallit on the
Co-op.
Yeah, confirm. Yes, please. All right. It's okay. It should have me on now, or you on.
All right. Let's see. There you go. All right, cool. Oh. All right, cool. I'm here. Sweet. Yeah. What the fuck?
What does it
Oh
look
my
like when you
God.
do it?
Oh my god. That honestly, that looked like you're possessed for a second. Like holy shit.
Alright, so including all this stuff here.
All this, oh my lord.
It's gonna be a huge maze. It's going to be amazing.
Oh shit. So yeah, before we started streaming, we were talking about wrestling, WWE. Pro
Yeah.
wrestling. So-
Can Roman's reign end, please?
Yeah. Listen. I'll say this because I haven't really talked a lot about wrestling like you probably did. Because I'm actually really happy that Roman got where he got. I like his character. I like this new character that he did.
Yeah.
He established. I think it's great. I think it's the best thing that we should have gotten years ago.
Yeah.
Because obviously the big dog thing wasn't working. I mean, I didn't have much of a problem with it. I think it was fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is what it is. He just seemed like a regular guy, like I guess he was kind of a John Cena kind of guy to some degree, but like people didn't like that. People thought it was boring. Kind of lackluster. And then when you came out with this, it was like, wow, this was actually super dope.
I kind of noticed that whenever it's a company hand-picked person, they just don't like that wrestler immediately.
Yeah, I mean, like that's like with John Cena. Like, you know, people liked him, but then like when he became full company, they kind of pushed him away a bit. But he didn't change though.
No,
Like,
he's still the way
stuck
he
to-
is.
Yeah, that's just what he is. He's stuck to it because that's just his thing. That's his thing. And now when he comes back, people adore him. Now, like, I'm
Yeah.
actually glad that he's back. Like now we see him now. It's like I really enjoyed like what he did with Payback. It was fun. I think it was hilarious.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I
What he did with the
agree.
Miz, like, and seeing how he does with acting and everything, I think it's great. I
Oh,
love
no,
his
I agree.
Peacemaker. His Peacemaker was so great.
I haven't watched Peacemaker yet.
I watched. I mean, I obviously saw it from what's it called? Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
Um,
I watched that one, Suicide Squad, but I haven't watched this TV show yet.
I think I watched like one episode of it. It was, even that was hilarious. But I kind of got spoiled with a lot of the stuff about that show. I
Mhm.
mean, I'll probably still watch it, but he's great in that. Like, he's a phenomenal actor. Like, he kills it and everything.
Yeah. And then you have Dwayne Johnson, who's facing some issues, sadly.
Remind me about that again.
A lot of issues have happened where Young Rock got canceled, Black Adam failed.
Oh yeah, his
Uh,
thing's been flop. Yeah, that was. I mean, I enjoyed Black Adam for what it was.
I
thought it
was
great.
told that Black Adam was really good, so I don't, and apparently it made a lot of money, so I don't know how it flopped exactly.
So I don't know.
Was it because he was aiming for like a money deal, but like,
So here's the thing. I think what was going to happen before James Gunn took over DC was Rock wanted to take control of DC.
right?
I think he really wanted, because they wanted to give the people what they want, which was Henry Cavill's Superman, and bring back Zack Snyder's the Snyderverse.
Yeah.
He wanted to push for that. That's why, like, I don't know if have you watched Black Adam? Have you seen the film?
I didn't watch it yet, but I want to watch it because I've heard
Alright.
good things only. I never heard bad things.
It's a great film, but I think the problem is that he went into a direction where make a lot of fans very happy, but it was a transition period because James Gunn was taking over, and James Gunn didn't approve of some of the things that Rock was doing. So it's it's set up to fail, basically, what he was trying to do. That's probably why the movie didn't do so well, because it's like, oh, there's a thing that was going to be great, but it's never going to happen. Like, the future that would be over.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing that I don't get me wrong. I like Henry Cavill's Superman. I think he's the best Superman in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Um,
very good. I think
but
he's very good.
to me, So I see what Dwayne Johnson is going for, because Black Adam, he is just as powerful as Superman. Like
Oh,
he's
yeah.
he's probably the most, to me, he's the most powerful villain like in all of DC,
Yeah.
in my opinion. But in James Gunn's eyes, he's not a Superman villain. He's always been a
Yeah.
Shazam villain.
Yeah, and I think that's why a lot of fans were kind of mixed emotions with it, because were you spoiled for this after credit of the film?
Yeah, I already know what happened at the end.
Yeah, people were expecting Shazam to be at the end of that and not Superman,
Yeah,
because it's like
it makes more
it-
sense.
it makes more sense, and then people are like, yeah, it's great to see Henry Cavill, but it's like, he's not going to be a part of that anymore. You know, that's not the direction that James Gunn was going to. So,
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Henry Cavill wanted to be Superman again.
of course he did. It's because it's great. And the thing is, the problem is, like, I think, like, when I watch all of Zack Snyder's stuff from Man of Steel to Batman v Superman and even his version of Justice League, I enjoyed all of them.
Right.
Even some of them that people like debate about. Like, people debate on whether they like Batman v Superman or not. I think it's a great film.
Oh yeah, no,
I think it's
definitely.
a phenomenal film. I think it's one of Ben Affleck's best things that I've seen with him.
With
When he played like Batman, like when he
Oh,
played
yeah, yeah.
Batman, it's like it's like the
oh
emotions are
no,
just
I don't really like Ben Affleck as Batman. I mean, he's trying to be the darker version, like, you know, where Jason
Yeah.
Todd died Batman, but like
yeah. This is, I mean,
it didn't work,
so
in my opinion.
well, because it's Ben Affleck. You only see him like one linear kind of character with Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
what I will
I would say the emotions of him as Bruce Wayne was very good.
yeah.
Probably not as Batman would probably make more sense, because you can see him as like a Bruce Wayne, like an older Bruce Wayne kind of character and everything. But
Well, what I will say is he's definitely better than Val Kilmer and
George Clooney. George
yeah.
Clooney. oh yeah, by landslide.
I'll say that.
I mean, I will give benefit of the doubt for Kilmer a little bit.
Okay, Kilmer's better than Clooney. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'll say that, but
I'll give Val a little bit of a because they're kind of mixing it in with like a kind of goofier kind of Batman kind of thing with that, but it kind of worked because you had Jim Carrey in it as the Riddler that really brought in the
oh yeah,
comedy of
Jim
that.
Carrey was honestly really good as Riddler. I don't care what
Yeah.
anyone says.
Yeah, but then like they tried to do it again, but with a different director, and they kind of just it didn't go well. Like, even though I like Arnold Schwarzenegger, he can't be a Mr. Freeze, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, well. So it's sad too, because even though the movies flopped, the villains were actually really good.
I mean, yeah, there's
Jim
Bane.
Carrey.
Yeah,
I
Jim
mean,
Carrey,
okay,
yeah.
I wasn't a huge fan of Bane and the Batman and Robin movie. Same
Yeah.
with Poison Ivy, but Arnold did a really good job as Mr.
I mean,
Freeze.
yeah, it's Arnold. Arnold can kill it with anything really. But yeah, it was a flop. It was just a flop in general. So,
Right.
but yeah, I don't know. So like, I watched The Flash. I don't know if you got a chance to see it yet.
Yeah, I didn't
sure.
watch it. I heard negative reviews about it.
So, it's over.
Okay, but actually, hold on. Before you tell me the negative reviews, hold on a sec. I love it when I'm streaming right now and people want me to do something for them. I love it. I love it when that happens. All right,
Bruh. You gonna be right back?
I will be right back. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. Or no, 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
We'll talk. Sorry, I gotta put you here because.
And that's how we first met. Ah, yes.
I don't think you even have to look at any other ones. That's it.
That's definitely gone. I'm
That's
sorry, that's
That's mine.
Oh my
Damn it.
god.
So we have to clean this guy. Oh my god, what in the fuck? I did not think you could do that.
A lot.
Pretty good, pretty good. What in the hell is this shit?
Good start, Diz. Good start.
Oh god, yeah, you got
Whoa.
this.
Yeah, he's spinning on his head.
He's still got 50. That only costs
They-
10 seconds.
they-
He says.
they call me-
"Shaking
they-
in with 20
they call me
seconds
break-
left, then
they-
I can start with 10 seconds delay.
They call me breakdancing Diz.
You seem a little dizzy after that one.
Diz, I would not recommend taking my techniques from the other round.
What do you
and
mean? I'm the
applying-
one who fucking created it. You just messed up on it. Are you okay, Matt?
4 people right here, like we just all ended at the same height. And
I'm not okay.
Good. That's what I wanted. Oh my god, what is that?
Yo. You gotta admit, that's
it
an
looks like
amazing.
your
That's
body slamming my face.
I'm literally in fucking tears right now.
Oh no! No. Okay.
The wheezing.
Darth Vader's in it. Okay, I don't really like this. What in the fuck is going? What is going on? Even this guy. Awesome. Awesome. I'm gonna just take. There we go. Oh, it's what?
Are you going to invite me in? For a coffee, I mean.
Sure. Why not?
Great. Hey, listen. I respect you.
Oh my god. I just hope nothing disgusting happens.
Oh, that's great. Speak up a little. Oh, please, more. Tell me more. Oh, that's...
This place ain't so bad. Turn left.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there.
Hey, you're still alive. There you go, you're dead. I shoot him in the head. What is that body doing? What is?
Time to get out of here. But I ain't leaving my poor dead brother to the mercy of them animals.
First grab. I still got this guy. Oh, and he's dead. What the fuck? Alright. Bye, buddy. One of the TIE fighters hit him. Yo, wait, look at this. Oh! There's a dead stormtrooper in my. He's full. Was that Jesus? How are you still alive? You know what? See ya. Wait, what?
Eat it.
Yeet? Oh, fun.
Love
What?
it.
Did that count?
Ooh.
That count?
Thank you.
I was just talking. Just talking.
I'm
So.
glad you were talking.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, about Flash. That's what I was saying about Flash.
Oh,
So-
by the way, I just want to let you know if you use your mouse wheel, you have new tools.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
I saw that. But yeah, about Flash. So I went to go see it. I would say before I say the negative things, if you put your expectations low, because they overhyped the movie, I will say that they overhyped the movie, saying it's the best superhero movie of all time, but it's not even close. Not even close. But if you go in there with whole low expectations to have an enjoyable experience, and it's not too bad. You say, nah, it's a pretty decent movie. I had fun. It's had some laughs, some action. Wasn't bored to some degree, but yeah. I didn't, you know, and there was some, and so then now I'll get to the negatives. So the most thing is the CGI.
Yeah, that
CGI.
was one of the main things I've heard that were negative. But the only positive that I heard about Flash was Keaton.
Yes, absolutely. He was great. He was great in
Yeah.
that film. He was like the highlight of the
Yeah,
film.
he basically made the movie.
He basically literally, if he didn't need, like, I don't think we even need, actually we did need the Flash for this one, but like he killed it.
Yeah.
He killed it with that. It was a good thing.
That's kind of sad, by the way.
Yeah, it is. But I would say though, the guy did say that the bad CGI was a creative choice. He said because it's in the view of Barry Allen and how he sees things.
Right.
But it's like I'm like okay, fine, but some people are not going to take that well if you do that, because that's a cop out for not actually making the CGI look good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like they're just like, really? You think we're that stupid? I mean, if that's a creative choice, great. I mean, sure, it's a little weird, but okay, it's your thing. A lot of people are not going to receive that very well.
When it comes to movies and TV shows, there should be a huge difference, because movies should have big budgets than TV shows.
Yeah.
Right?
And
And
it's-
another thing, too, though, was... So here's the thing. The Flash, it was good until probably season 4. It kind of became shit. And
yeah.
season 2 was probably the best of Flash.
Ah.
In my
And
opinion.
You know what it is? Yeah. And you know what it is? The movie was set up to fail because of Ezra Miller.
Oh, yeah,
That is
definitely.
because I would say that this movie should, if Ezra didn't do any of that stuff, this movie would not have been a flop. Because the only reason why nobody went is because they have a serious problem with the actor.
Oh, yeah.
Because here's what I tell a lot of people, right? People ask why they keep making so many dog shit movies like Disney, Marvel, DC, and people keep telling them online like these are shit. The writing is shit, the direction is shit, but they still keep making it. Why?
Yeah.
I'll have you guess before I give you an answer.
More money. And then they can make something out of it from another bigger budget.
I mean, that's also so yeah, you gotta basically, money is the fact, but
Yeah.
also the fact that none of the movies have flopped.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest thing.
It's like
Exa-
it's like Robert Pattinson Batman.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't think it was gonna do well. I mean, to be fair, it still didn't do well. It was just that a lot of people found him still better than Ben Affleck, Clooney, and Kilmer
Yeah.
and all that.
I think also because it was way too slow and dragged out. It was more like a noir kind of film.
We're both lost, aren't we?
Yeah. What the fuck is happening?
Okay, wait. Where are you? Okay, right behind
Right
me.
here.
Okay, let's go this way because
But,
I don't think we've gone this way.
But anyway, so like, I'll give you an example. Like I went to see Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania, right?
Yeah. Apparently, it was named the worst Marvel movie.
Yeah, they say it was the worst Marvel movie, but it didn't flop.
No,
it didn't flop.
It
It
didn't.
made a lot of money, and that's the thing. They don't give a shit about reviews. They do not care. They do not care about what people say about
It was
They
mostly
make-
and this is why it's called Universe. That's why Universe is in the name of it. Marvel Universe or
Yeah.
DC Universe. It's because there's a story behind all of this, and people are gonna
Yeah.
want to know what more of the story.
Yeah, and I mean, was it terrible? No, I think the reviews were a little harsh on it.
I think
it was okay.
there was nothing wrong with the movie. The issue was that why would you have? So you have a villain named Kang who's supposed to be a bigger threat than Thanos. Why would you have a character like Ant-Man beat Kang?
Yeah.
Right? That was
Yeah.
that was the main issue of it. You're gonna have a big villain, for this, and all of a sudden come to find out that Ant-Man is able to kick his ass, and it makes him less of a threat than he really is.
Yeah. A lot of people debate he's also not dead. Okay, that really depends. Like, yeah,
I don't think he's dead. I'm sure they're gonna do a thing where, like, yeah, even though Ant-Man's defeated him and all that, he comes back, but he's a lot more powerful than he was, and he definitely.
I think they nerfed him, but two things. One, I agree with you. They could have done a lot more with this movie with him.
Yeah.
But I think they're teasing him. That's what they do with nerfing a lot of characters for different films. Like Thor, I'll give you an example. They nerfed the hell out of Thor. Like nerfed him to the point where it's like they think Scarlet Witch is the strongest Avenger, based off the movies, based on what she can do, especially after Multiverse of Madness. But we all know, Thor can one shot.
Definitely.
So it's like they're doing it to probably set up. They're setting up Kang. And I'll give the benefit of the doubt of not being super powerful on that film, but I do agree with you in the fact that they could have still done a lot more with that and everything. So.
Right.
But going back to my original point, they will make a lot of this stuff because they're making money. They're not flopping. I'll give you an example, right? We always talk about how people were very mixed about The Last Jedi, and people didn't like The Rise of Skywalker in Star Wars, right? And you see the reviews, and you see how people are like very mixed on it. But that direction never changed, right? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
The only time that they changed it for Rise of Skywalker is because Solo flopped. That's the only reason.
I still haven't watched it yet, but I didn't
Solo's
hear.
a great film.
I haven't.
I think is a.
I haven't watched it, but I didn't hear anything negative or positive. It was
so Solo's a great film. The reason why I didn't do well because no one cared. No one cares about the backstory of Han Solo. Even Harrison Ford doesn't care about his own character.
That's Harrison Ford. He hates Star Wars.
Yeah. But, like, because no one, again, I get it. I mean, Han Solo is a good character, but finding out his background is not so interesting for a lot of people.
Right.
But if you watch the film, the universe around him is something I would like to know about.
Mm-hmm.
Get more in depth in. Right? So I really would. But this thing, right after that flopped, right? Disney got scared, and they had to change direction for Rise of Skywalker, which made it a lot worse. Yep. And then when they were planning on doing, because originally wasn't supposed to be Rise of Skywalker. It was supposed to be the Duel of Fates, which I think is a great title because it's a throwback to the song Duel of Fates. And they had a lot of concept art, a lot of coming back and stuff, a lot of new interesting ideas and everything. It looked like it was going to be dope, but I think it got scrapped. The original writer got fired, and then they brought in J.J. Abrams because the first one was popular, and J.J. Abrams didn't even want to do another Star Wars film. He said, I was going to do this one and I'm done. And they begged him to come. So it's like, he was in charge of dealing with this mess, or whatever they tried to develop in it. But again, you ask the question, why do they do this?
Money.
Because money, man. Remember, these things are making billions of dollars. Like, Last Jedi made, I think, $1.6 billion overall. That's insane.
See, here's the thing, too, is that when it comes to Disney, Disney won't care until they come up with the best project.
Yeah.
Right? So once they get that best project, they're going to spend all their money towards it. And here's the thing. They could care less about money, too, considering that they basically own everything.
Yeah, they really don't, to be honest with you. But, like, again, they people are begging, like, you got to make better stuff. Make better stuff. I'm like, they're not going to do that. They're not going to listen to you.
I
Why
mean,
not?
fuck. There was rumors that they wanted to, that they were going to buy WWE, or well, not the streaming service and all that. Have their own streaming service and everything.
Oh yeah. Oh, you believe? But then Vince made a deal with what was it? ESPN,
UFC.
UFC. So it's like, no, we did that.
Yeah. So I mean, here's the thing. After that, okay, we're gonna be moving away from the topic of movies real quick.
Yeah. So just bear in mind, you know, the reason why they probably won't change what they're doing because making money, and it doesn't really matter. Once they make money, they can do whatever the heck they
Whatever
want.
they want, yeah.
All right.
Plus, if they fail, then that's their fault.
I mean, if they fail and they flop, then that's when they change. But again, it's like, still.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Yeah. So I guess what happened was Endeavor bought WWE. Vince sold, basically. And which, by the way, a lot of people were pretty upset about because, well, Triple H lost power, basically. Well, most of the power. Not all of it, but most of it.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are pretty upset about that.
Yeah, we thought Vince was gone. We thought because he technically retired. He said he was going to retire.
He
And
only
then-
let's be honest, he only retired because he didn't want to keep getting in trouble for that stupid bullshit with with the hush money business.
Yeah.
All right, which area have we not cleaned yet? Blue flower fountain, basin wall. So we have to go back.
Oh.
Yay!
Oh, the hat. This hatch is not even clean. Hold on. Look at this hatch here.
Oh, well, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We cleaned a door.
Cleaned a door.
Yes.
Got him.
Where were we talking? Oh yeah. So yeah, they wanted to. They kind of screwed over Triple H.
Yeah.
So
When that happened, a lot of wrestlers were like, "Listen, man, I ain't doing this no more." Like, what's his name? Drew McIntyre was very petty about that.
yeah. And not only that, I want to be against Disney getting the streaming service for WWE because then that means I can watch the pay-per-views and all that.
You don't have Peacock?
No, I don't.
It's like $6.
It's $6, but at what cost? Well, you
What
technically told me.
cost?
Well, technically you told me the cost, but like.
At what cost? Should I sell my soul to the cock?
To the what?
Oh my god, there was this joke. I forgot what show it was. It was a Pete Davidson show or something. I don't know if it was a movie. There was Sebastian Stan that came up to him at a coffee shop. Apparently he was using his account to buy stuff like on Prime.
Right.
Like he bought the whole season of The Office on Prime. You could literally stream it on Peacock. It's streaming on the cock. It was so fucking funny. Patch surrounding. I thought I had that. Is it the other one?
I think it's the other one. Yeah. Oh, this way.
Okay. I thought that was the funniest thing. Freaking Winter Soldier coming up to Pete Davidson and saying like, "You can stream it on. It's literally streaming on Peacock. You can stream it on the cock."
Is it this one that they're talking about? Oh, do I have it selected? No. Okay, I do have it selected. So is it not this one?
I thought I cleaned. I mean, it was the other one. I thought I cleaned that one.
Hatch
I didn't
server.
really
Oh,
just-
maybe it's the concrete, like of the floor of the door.
Probably surround. Oh yeah.
Oh, right here. There we go. Yeah, it was right
Oh, there
here.
we go.
All right, I'm gonna press escape. I don't know if you can see it. You should probably
don't
pull up.
think I
You should probably pull up my stream if you want to see
Hold
that.
on. Let me get.
It's
get
not. You
kicked up.
you can just go up on YouTube if you want to.
All right, you got YouTube up. There you go. All right, I see it.
I'm gonna press it in 3, 2, 1.
Also, nice cut, dude.
Oh, thank you. I was gonna say, what do you mean cut? Yeah, now I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. That's what you
Yeah,
get
look-
when you
look
pay a lot of
fresh.
money.
Nice.
and I buy a lot of money. I
This
mean, like
one wasn't
35
even
bucks.
that hard. This one's like was super easy.
No, it was easy. Now we have Croft Manor's treasure room.
All right,
It's $300. Let's
Sounds
do it.
good. Go.
Alrighty.
But yeah, but that joke was hilarious. Anyway, what was that? What were we talking about? WWE, right?
Oh yeah,
God.
we're talking about cock.
Oh, God.
WWE's cock.
Streaming on the cock.
And yes, that is a dinosaur behind you. Don't ask.
I mean, it's a treasure room. I'm not shocked.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna
but yeah,
go ahead and start on the floor.
but yeah, it's
I mean,
Anyway, we were
if Disney were to get the streaming service for WWE, would you still watch it on Disney Plus?
I mean, can we say
Like
money? I
the
wouldn't have to-
pay-per-view
I
at
mean,
least.
I mean, I won't have to pay for the cock, so that's mostly what I. Well, here's the thing. I keep it also because they some movies they drop that I actually want to watch. Like I was able to watch all the Halloween movies without going to the theaters, like the new ones.
Yeah.
By the way, I watched the both Halloweens, like the latest ones. The
Mhm.
second one, Halloween Kills, there was one scene that made me laugh. It was so funny. Like, so they had Michael in the car, right? He killed like 2 other people. Then this woman came in with a Glock, shooting at him, tried to shoot at him, missing every shot. He moves the door. She slips. The gun turns in her hand and shoots her in her own head. It was the funniest thing I've seen. It was so dumb, but so funny. He didn't even have to stab. He just kicked the door and she saw it herself, bro. Like, that's insane. Like, how do you, like, it just shows how dumb people are in that movie. like, Halloween, like, I mean, I didn't like Halloween Ends because it was, I mean, it had a decent ending to it, but it's like, the whole film is just, this doesn't feel like Halloween I remember. But Halloween Kills, you know, Michael's on a killing spree, which is like, yeah, this is Michael. But like, most of that stuff he could have been prevented by people actually being like, hey, don't be dumb.
Speaking of Michael Myers, even though he's unrelated to Mike Myers,
Right.
we had a recent passing. Someone who sang a song, and it was
Oh,
famous on
yeah.
Shrek.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I forgot his name.
I
Yeah,
forgot
the
his
lead
name
singer
too.
He's the lead singer for Smash Mouth. The rest of
Yeah. It was kind of sad. I didn't find him as I didn't see him as a meme, but I did find him as a pretty good singer, right? So
I mean, the song was great. The song was a great song.
Yeah.
You know, his song became a meme and became big, Shrek. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are passing. What's this?
But yeah, nah. All right, I just wanted to bring that up. So, and another thing, what are we still talking about right now?
We were talking about WWE in general, I think.
Oh, okay.
So it's like,
okay. Well, we'll still talk about WWE, but let's talk about a secondary promotion,
okay.
AEW.
Oh, CM Punk got fired.
Yes,
remember that.
I was gonna get into that. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm like, okay.
yeah.
So here's the thing. I know CM Punk's always been kind of going after the man, like in WWE. Like he did that with WWE, he did it with all that stuff. But like, I don't know what's going on with his life, man. But it's like he got to get himself together.
He needs
to be honest with you.
he needs serious help.
Yeah, like seriously, like I get it. You got some problems with some people, like wrestling. Everybody does, believe me. You know.
Yeah.
Nothing has changed and everything. People will always do that, but it's like you can't make it to the point where people are afraid for their life to the point where it's like, and it's the biggest event of AEW. Like I don't watch AEW as much, like, but it's basically their WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a big thing for them, and you because of how whatever you're going through, you had to basically ruin it for everybody. So it's like people are like, well, what's gonna happen now? Is he gonna go to WWE? I don't think WWE is gonna even take this guy now after hearing from that, because they probably talk too.
Well, about that.
Are they gonna actually take him?
About that.
Oh my god.
About that.
Are you serious? I
So
mean, okay.
Vince is open to it. Like he's not, Vince
course
doesn't
he
care.
is.
Vince, okay,
doesn't give a- of
Vince
course he
doesn't
doesn't give a
care.
fuck.
Vince doesn't care for Punk, but it's a whatever kind of thing. But Triple H, because here's the thing, CM Punk did make a visit to Raw one day, and he wanted to talk to Triple H. You never know if this is actually the reason why.
Yeah.
Maybe Punk did all this purposely just so he could go
To get out the door. I mean, that happens. People do some crazy thing to get out the door. Of a
Daniel
company, but,
Bryan
like-
did it.
Yep. So it's like, okay, but then you build this very bad reputation around different people, right? You know what I mean? Like you build a bad reputation for people. So it's like, I like him. I think he's great. I think he'd kill it in WWE again where he is now. And
Oh,
everything. But it's
Punk
like,
definitely.
but it's like, if you got your own mental problems too, you should get that checked first. Like it happened with Shawn Michaels. We're definitely not gonna talk about that one guy. I think you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, the one.
The one.
Okay, Eddie Guerrero's best friend. We'll just say that.
Eddie Guerrero's best friend, who unfortunately is not alive. Also, his family is not alive.
Yeah,
Rest
we'll leave it
rest-
at
rest their
that.
souls. We'll leave it
Yeah.
at that. You guys can do your own research, but that's what happens when your mental health is not in check. And you're thinking, oh, a platform like this would do well. I mean, I don't know.
Is it bad?
It's
He's
tough.
okay. I'm sorry. I know we're talking about Punk and everything, but is it bad? He's still my favorite wrestler. I'm
Listen,
gonna say his. You know what? We don't work for WWE. I'm just gonna say his name. I'm just gonna say it. Benoit's actually my favorite wrestler. I know he did a lot of shitty stuff like before he died and all that,
Ugh.
and I still think he's a shitty
Haywood.
human. I still think he's a shitty human being as well. Just my opinion is, amazing wrestler, shitty human being. Like
You're just like Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman said the exact same things. Like as a performer, one of the best he ever had. But as a human being, you tell him he can go to hell.
yeah, I don't really care about like conspiracy theories and all that. I don't really care. Fuck him. There was no reason to kill his family, but he reminds me of the Dynamite Kid. I like the Dynamite Kid. I like the British Bulldog, right? So
Yeah.
I've always liked Chris Benoit in that regard, but I will never respect him
here's the thing.
as a
You
person.
can like a person's talent, like many different actors, right? But
Yeah.
you might not like him as a person because they're probably a disgusting human being.
For instance, Kanye West. I think
like
he's
his music.
I like his music. I think he's an amazing production. He's not better than Dr. Dre. He's not better than him, but
Yeah.
how he makes the sound is amazing. But he's a I wish he. Okay, think of it like this. I wish he was locked up with Donald Trump on an island away from humanity. Like that's how I
Bruh.
view
Wow.
Kanye.
To be honest, I blame the Kardashians. I blame. Because
You
remember,
think he
wasn't
meant to-
li-
You think he was
No, I
mentally
think-
unstable because of them, or
No, I think he cracked. I think he cracked. Cause think about it. Actually, I'm probably not even gonna mention this. I'm gonna mention this off camera. I'm not gonna mention
oh, okay, no, that's
the
fine.
one. The one. I'm not
Okay.
gonna mention one person. One
Okay,
person
if
on
that's
stream.
if that's the case, we'll steer away from Kanye then.
Yeah.
Alright.
All I'll say is that, there's something going on with the Kardashian home that, they do a lot of crazy stuff. They do a lot of things that I don't think he was accustomed to. And that's probably what happened. Pete Davidson got out of there quick. So that's
right.
all I'll say. And he's fine. So that's all I'll say. You guys can have a different opinion. Anyway,
Let's steer from
Um,
Kanye and Benoit real quick. Back to CM Punk.
so I'm like, well, will I enjoy him in WWE? Probably. I think it'll be probably a great thing for that. But like, you need to make sure that you're mentally well, and you can actually, be able to do this stuff properly and not get in trouble. Because remember, WWE is I think a lot more strict than AEW, with their stuff. So you gotta be very careful.
See,
on the
here's
stuff they
my issue of AEW as a whole. Well, mostly Tony Khan. He won't admit a lot of things, which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
Right? Because the only way to better yourself as a person is to admit some faults, or whatever people say. And one of the things is, he got mad at Triple H saying that AEW is a secondary promotion, and he's saying that no, that's not true. AEW is way better than WWE. It's like, I mean, I get it. If you want to believe in yourself, that's fine. You can believe in yourself. But when it comes to a fact, you're gonna have to, sadly agree with that fact. Because AEW, y'all are a secondary promotion. Unless you have the same success as WWE, because here's the thing. Yes, you sold 90 tickets, but if you look at the tickets being sold for Philadelphia WrestleMania, it's actually been sold a lot more.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and also think about it. WWE is so multi-platform to the point that they get way more than anything. Like, everybody promotes them. Every single thing promotes WWE. WWE gets sponsors out the ass. Basically.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's bigger than just wrestling. It's massive. You haven't seen an AEW video game. At least I haven't seen one.
There is one, but it's not. The rating is not good.
Yeah, but again, and think about it, WWE is also now sponsored by 2K. It's a 2K game.
Yeah.
As well.
So they get a bigger money budget from that.
So it's like, I mean, is it better with like wrestling and content wise? Probably. It's probably more edgier, a lot more like back to like the what's it called, the Attitude Era of WWE, even Ruthless Aggression era.
I love Attitude Era.
Yeah, so it kind of feels like that, but the reality is it's not as mainstream as WWE. It'll never be to that point.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure WWE could buy that out if they had the opportunity to. They would buy that out. To buy them out.
Yeah, and WWE can. Here's the thing: they have a lot more money than AEW. They could actually do whatever they could do, which is ironic considering that they had to fire a bunch of people in 2020.
Yep. So it's like, I get it. The content of it might be better than WWE, where it's more edgier. It feels closer to more of the adults, saying like, oh, this is edgier, it's more intense and everything. But like, mainstream wise, nah, man.
Yeah.
And I get it. Some people have branched out in AEW to be very good characters, like Dean Ambrose or Jon Moxley, right? Probably one of the best characters from him,
They're used. Okay, I'm sorry. You know what? I am going to have to admit this. They're using Jon Moxley a lot better at AEW than WWE.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They missed the shot with Dean Ambrose in WWE. Like Jon Moxley now is like probably one of the best.
Plus, he looks nice. I like his beard and the haircut and everything.
Yeah,
he looks way better. He looks good.
Yeah, and what's his name? Samoa Joe was in there too. Now.
Samoa Joe's in there. Yeah, I like Samoa Joe.
A lot of people thought Jay was going to AEW. A lot of people.
Yeah, so what happened was after he basically quit WWE. Quote unquote. He was actually moved to the Illuminati section, which is basic. For those who don't know, Illuminati section is basically for wrestlers that have retired or quit. Wrestlers that moved there, and it's an actual real life thing. Why they moved him there, I don't know why. I think they actually wanted everyone to believe that he did quit, whatever. Or maybe his contract, because there were rumors of like a contract or something. I'm not sure if it's true or not.
Usually what happens is that sometimes their contracts are up and everything, and they probably wasn't going to get a deal.
Yeah.
So here, maybe this maybe I'm wrong about this, but you can clarify. Like, I think what was supposed to happen in SummerSlam was that was supposed to happen in SummerSlam, right? Jimmy, right? You know,
The betrayal.
betrayal. Yep. was
Yeah,
supposed to
that
happen.
happened at yes. Well, here's the thing. No one thought it was actually gonna happen. Everyone. So here's the thing. Everyone actually wanted Jay to win.
Yeah, I know, but I meant like just how they planned it, you know.
Yes.
Because what was supposed to, well, just to remember what I just heard, like that was gonna play out. Jimmy was gonna take on as being the second man of the bloodline, and then they were gonna have like either a payback or something where Rikishi was going to be the special guest referee. That was
yeah,
like,
I saw that on Twitter. I think they canceled it afterwards.
Yeah, well, they canceled it because it got leaked. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Is that thing got leaked and WWE's like, nope, we're going a different route, and the route was basically
Well,
this bullshit that they made.
Technically, they actually wanted, and it was planned from the beginning too, like since the betrayal. They actually wanted Jay versus Jimmy at WrestleMania.
Oh, okay.
That's
that
why.
makes sense.
That's why it's been prolonged and everything. That's why they had Jay quit and everything. You know, because they wanted that to happen. And as for the Jimmy Uso, I think he does want to be the right hand, but also that, you know, if he doesn't get what he wants, he's gonna try and save Solo.
Yeah.
Right? So because it is planned that Solo will be facing Roman Reigns for the belts, and Roman obviously is gonna retain. It is confirmed about that.
Okay.
So yeah, that's gonna happen definitely, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna do like Fatal 4-Way, Jimmy J, Roman retaining, because they're gonna have Cody win at WrestleMania. They are.
Yeah.
They even said that they even said that because everyone was complaining that when Jay lost. Because here's the thing, a lot of people have said that it may not be the worst SummerSlam like ever, but it was definitely on the list of, you know, it was not the best SummerSlam that everyone wanted.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's one
Yeah.
thing, but yeah, they and then. The PW Inside, I don't know if it was Sean App or Dave Meltzer, but they had actually said that Jey Uso was at, like, since the beginning, that they were never in the talks for him winning the belts, and that they actually already picked the next
champion.
the next champion,
right?
yeah, and they said it was Cody.
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, I get it. It makes sense. That's it. That's the story they're playing. I mean, it's whatever. I think there are other people who would deserve that belt better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But, like, it is what it is. Whatever it is, I just want it off Roman. All right, I just take a breather for a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest. Do you know when he should have actually lost?
When?
Clash of Castles against Drew McIntyre.
I was thinking the same thing.
He should have lost it at that point, and they still could have played it off too, with the Usos and all that, where Roman's like bullying the Usos around and everything, whatever, right? And it still could have played out well.
Yeah, they should have, but it didn't happen.
But
I'm just happy it's not Lesnar.
A part of me. Wait, what about Lesnar?
I'm just happy it's not Lesnar again, because he had the belt way too many times. All right.
Oh yeah. See, I'm gonna be honest though. There is a part of me that is happy he didn't lose, because we wouldn't have the story that we have right now with, for instance, Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah.
Right. So I think that was a pretty cool moment, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. That was dope.
But then again, I guess it could have been that way too. Where basically it's Solo and Roman versus Jay and Jimmy for the tag team belts after Roman loses his belt and all that. Like, I guess it still could have worked like that. But
you know what? Here's my I have a prediction. This could be completely wrong.
Uh-oh. It better not be a
Because-
spoiler. Get it?
I hope
Get it?
not.
Get it?
Oh, yeah, I get. Yeah, I
Okay,
get it. I
okay.
get it. But I think if they want to keep Roman Reigns going, not as champion, but still like the tribal chief in this storyline going with him after WrestleMania, that they do they have well, he's fighting Cody, right? He's
Yeah.
probably gonna win and shit, and then you just hear the Rock's music, and then that's how he loses, and then it builds up for a year for him facing the Rock.
See, I want The Rock versus Roman to happen, but without the belt.
Yeah, no. There's no belt involved. There's no belt involved in this.
Okay,
at all.
good. Okay.
No. Cody gets the belt because it's his run. It's his thing. But
Yeah.
Roman, to keep him more like relevant after, because remember, Roman is really relevant because of the belt. Remember that. Like because like you take a belt away from him, like I mean he's still Roman Reigns, but like what's he gonna do after that?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You know what? I didn't.
There you chair.
My controller just freaked out.
Oh, that was a control. I'm like, what the fuck was that? There we go.
Why is my controller freaking out? Okay, whatever. All right. So, all right. I haven't told my friend Hoggle. You met him before at Tabletop Catan.
Yeah.
I haven't told him this. I've been wanting to tell him though. I had 2 dreams about Roman and Rock. 2 separate occasions though, but it was a dream. So this is what I was dreaming about when I was like sleeping or whatever.
Okay.
So basically, it's WrestleMania,
Yep.
and now I don't know what what it's gonna look like at Philadelphia, but it was basically just like LA, the last WrestleMania where they had it at.
Yeah.
It had that look. But basically,
Okay.
you know, Solo's about what was supposed to come out, but then all of a sudden you see Solo get thrown to the ramp,
Yeah.
and you know how in the Avengers, when the Hulk basically snapped and
Yeah,
brought
yeah.
everyone back. I actually that was actually what happened, where basically all the people Roman had defeated were coming from the
Oh.
ramp. So Sammy was coming, Kevin Owens was coming.
Oh, that's
Who
pretty
else?
good.
Yeah, who else? Drew McIntyre, Matt Riddle,
John Cena.
John Cena, Jey Uso, like all of them, all that Roman had defeated were basically coming out, and then basically ruined Roman's plan, and then Cody pins him, and lost. And of course you have The Rock coming from behind as well. Like he's the one that actually stopped Solo from doing all of it. He was actually the reason why. Like even though he called everyone to help him out, he was actually like the main guy that took out Solo.
Yeah.
And that's how it happened. That's how Rock versus Roman
Interesting.
happened. Now that's the
Interesting.
first dream. The second dream is actually hilarious, and
Wow,
it's probably not gonna happen because, well, Jimmy and Jay betrayed Roman and all that. This was when the bloodline was all still together, right? Basically, same thing as last time. Everyone came out. They basically beat up Jay, Jimmy, Solo. Heyman could do nothing about it. Right, and it was John Cena, Sammy, like all that Roman's defeated. Just like that. But it came with a twist, and this actually set up not Survivors. I mean, I guess it could lead to Survivor Series, but like it was a tag team match basically. But basically, after Cody won and all that, a certain theme song popped up. We are the nation of domination.
Oh my
And
God.
Roman and all of those guys came out from the ring, and it was basically
What the
basically Nation of Domination versus the Bloodline. And it
That's
was that, like, I was like, fuck, I wish this was true now. This would have been amazing.
It does sound like. It does sound like.
But it's not gonna happen because, well, Jimmy and it's all done.
Yeah.
But the
Face-
betrayal happened, so it's not gonna. I still think that like something like that could happen. Sammy and them coming out and all that, and Roman being the or not Roman, Rock being the one that took out Solo and all that. Like I still seeing that happening, but the initial domination, I think that's not gonna happen anymore.
No. But yeah, that's done. And most of them are like older now.
They're old.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but there are some wrestlers that were like I wouldn't be opposed to coming back. For instance,
No, I mean
Stone
I
Cold.
wouldn't be. I think
Right.
that'd be pretty good.
So, yeah, I haven't
It's
told
like-
Hoggle that dream yet, but I'm sure it's gonna be like, cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Keep dreaming.
Yeah.
Keep dreaming, pal.
Hey, it's a good dream too, okay?
Yeah, man. It's
But yeah, so do I think he's going to lose? Yes, I think Roman will lose at WrestleMania. And if they prolong it, WWE's probably gonna, it's not gonna go well for them.
no, it's not. I'm like, listen, this is people are gonna lose interest. It's like, no, come on, bro. It's like, we're done here, man.
The story is
So-
now stale.
It is like we're done. I mean, I like the Bloodline story, but I'm tired of him being.
Oh,
champion,
it's cinema, definitely. I will tell you that.
It is.
It's so cinema that's better than the Flash movie. And I'm not.
No, you're right. Paul Heyman deserves an Oscar for all the stuff that he's done. Believe me, like he's.
Oh,
an
Paul Heyman's
actor.
awesome. I like Paul Heyman. Has he ever been faced, by the way?
Paul Heyman.
Has he
No,
ever
I
been
don't think so.
faced, like a face on one occasion?
The only time he's ever been faced when he was running ECW. I think.
Really?
Yeah. Remember, he was because he went up against Vince, the mean, the biggest heel, like CEO.
Yeah.
So he ran ECW. People loved him running ECW.
I don't know
It's
why.
like-
I just feel like I would like to see Paul Heyman as a face. Actually, I want to see what it would be like.
I don't. I mean, I guess it'd be okay, but like, I can't. He's such like the character of Paul Heyman just fits the heel aspect of it. Like that's just him. Like I don't think he can be anything else. I mean, if he was gonna be a babyface, I think he would just continue to have the heel personality. People would just love him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, but it's like, I can't really see him as anything else. You know, as that's a baby face. Unless he decides to run up against like CEO like Triple H, but he doesn't do like, or like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if he goes up against, like if they still have the authority, right? If Paul Heyman goes up against them, then yeah, I would be like, hell yes.
Okay. So yeah. So he'll be faced in terms of that.
Yeah, in face like if it's like the them versus the authority, so it would be that.
Wait, didn't that
is-
happen actually? I'm just remembering that. Didn't that happen? It was like Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman, and I think Brock was face as well at that time, going up against Seth Rollins. Didn't that
for a
happen?
moment.
Didn't that
For a
happen?
moment. Yeah. So because he wanted to face Seth Rollins because Seth Rollins I think screwed him over the champion a while back. And the thing is, like, Paul Heyman wasn't a face at that moment, right?
Mhm.
I guess he was just being who he
No,
is.
but Brock was.
Triple H, for that moment, because Triple H wanted to test Seth Rollins to be the authority guy, and so they brought in Brock Lesnar to do it.
Right.
But they were also, I think, with that they were also setting him up for Undertaker again. Too.
Yeah. What We're not gonna talk about it. That was very heartbreaking because me and my older brother were actually okay. Fine, we won't talk about it. Me and my older brother, we were talking about it, and both of us were like, we kind of wanted Undertaker to retire without the streak getting defeated, basically.
Yep. A lot of people speculate saying that it was Vince's decision or if it was Brock's decision. Because I think initially he was supposed to be Brock, but like Brock, I think one day is like, nah, I want to beat it.
What I
Alright,
know they wanted.
Orion
I know they
Doom.
wanted Edge to do it originally.
Yeah, but I think they switched that.
Well, Edge says he didn't want to. That's
Oh
why.
yeah, yeah. But Brock wanted to. He was like, "No, I want to do it. You're gonna make me do it, or else I'm walking." Because Brock, thing is, Brock is such an interesting character when it comes to like his contracts. And
I'm
everything.
I'm gonna steal a ladder from you real quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Got
But he's an interesting thing when it comes to his contracts and how his relationship with WWE and Vince and everything.
I wouldn't say he's an interesting character. If anything, I would say he's an interesting person, like in general, especially what he's doing right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's a face right now. I mean, I know he was heel against Cody, but like he's honestly the best face. Because all these years, he's been heel and all that. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's really good. But after watching him being face recently, I'm just like, holy shit, he's actually a really good face. Like, he's actually really good at being a good guy. Like, I was shocked.
I think he's having fun. I think also the fact that he was embracing what he actually. I think he.
Yeah, because he's an actual cowboy.
He's a farmer. He's done all this stuff. So it's like he's being himself. So he's enjoying it. You know, when you go out and be yourself and enjoy it, a lot of people are gonna, click with that. You know,
that's what Undertaker did.
Yep.
So.
Be yourself. People are gonna enjoy it. John Cena, he stuck with it. A lot of people don't like it, but he said, "Yeah, I like it. I don't care what they think."
I like this. I like the Brock Lesnar we have. Honestly, I think this I don't know. I mean, do I prefer heel Lesnar from back then? Yes, but if you ask me, heel Lesnar now against Cody Rhodes versus heel Lesnar back then, heel Lesnar back then is way better. But face Brock Lesnar is like way better than both. In my opinion.
No, this is one of the best things. I also like his look. His look is so.
Oh, he looks like a fucking Viking, dude. I love it.
I know it's crazy how much I like that dude.
I didn't think Brock could be a good-looking guy, but he is.
Did you see him on the Pat McAfee show? I watched that thing. That was fucking funny. He's really funny.
He's a funny guy, yeah. And not only that, it's so weird because he did an interview with Stone Cold and he was being genuine too. He was like, "I don't like people."
You're right, and I think he's also saying that. Yeah.
I think he said that he still doesn't like people because he gets nervous or whatever. But I think him doing what he does on the show is helping him.
Yeah, I think it's like when you embrace yourself and be who you are, and people are receiving that, you'll have a more positive life with people. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. I get the whole I don't like people kind of thing. It's true. There are people that we do not like. Believe me. I drive a lot around, all around, and I hate people in cars. That's why I'll tell you that. People in cars are the absolute worst. But and people in grocery stores.
And that is why we choose to be Amish. So moving on.
Oh my god. But I would say if you just have a sit-down conversation with a select group of people and just talk, you might find some insightful things. People are actually pretty decent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like me and my mom went bowling yesterday, right? And there was these two guys, like this one elderly, I think he's middle-aged or anything, this skinny, I think he was a nerdish kind of dude, whatever. Yeah. They might have been a gay couple. I don't know. I couldn't even. They might have been. I'm not sure, but it didn't really matter. But but they were cool. They're pretty cool and everything. We didn't chat too much, but he was cool. It was like, "Hey man, I haven't bowled for a long time." We're both kind of like mad bowling and everything. It's like, "I haven't bowled in forever." So it's like, "Yeah, man, it's cool." So, if I had to sit down and have a conversation with them, it'd be pretty cool to talk to them.
Yeah, it's like Lesnar and Sami Zayn talking about being Canadian.
Yep. It's like a lot of people. First of all, don't listen to the media.
Yeah.
All right. Because they put people in a bad light. Some things are somewhat true, but most of the time it's just conjecture. It's kind of not entirely true because it's just doing to sell a story. So it's not really like news and everything.
Yeah.
So I don't believe any of that stuff. I don't believe in face value. What's happening with Jonathan and his case right now. I mean?
Who's?
Jonathan Majors, the guy who played Kang.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
So it's like, people are like, oh, could he be abuser? I mean, I don't know. You never really know with these people, but like people saying he could be not, everything. But now they're saying that the woman is a liar, and now she's saying that she left the country because there's some problems with her and everything. And people say it could be a race problem because she's a white girl, he's a black guy, and everything. So it's all conjecture and speculatory stuff. Like the media wants to put
Whatever
out.
happens in the dark always comes to light.
That is true. I mean,
Right? For instance, I'm gonna bring it up this one time because I hate talking about it, even when I argue with Karen's about it. But Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
oh yeah,
A lot of
that-
people were actually siding with Amber Heard. Even I was. I was like, oh damn, Johnny Depp did all that. Like, why? What kind of a? That's a really shitty thing that he's doing and all that. And all of a sudden, it all comes to light. It was actually all reversed, and that
So I'll say one thing on that. Did they both have problems? Yes. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that Johnny Depp is the same. All right, but
But
she did
dude
a lot
does
worse,
drugs.
and yeah, she does a lot worse, and she lied about him, destroyed his career, and basically abused him. All right, and you saw what happened in the court case and everything. Like it was a landslide with that.
Is it this guy?
So
No,
I
it's
mean,
not
this,
that guy.
armored bracers. Oh,
This thing right
okay.
here, right?
a display case, Fret Shard.
Here, you look for that. I'll look for the wall lamps.
That's wait, hold on, wait. Saw it.
That's one.
Saw it. I saw it for a second. Oh, there it is.
It's two. That's three. There we go.
All right, it's this,
Oh,
the
this
case
guy?
here.
There we go.
There we go.
Awesome.
we go.
All right. With you.
I'll take a look at your thing. Yeah, I'm looking.
All right.
Look at that. Nice.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Nice, man.
We worked.
Got him.
Well, that's all the
See ya.
DLC. I mean, if you want, we can do some of your career missions if you wanted to.
I mean, sure. How much time you got left?
So
Okay.
it is an hour
Let's-
and 18 minutes, or 19
I got an
minutes
hour.
technically.
I got an hour and 20. Okay. That's fine. We can do one.
All right, cool.
I guess I'll open it up.
Yeah, you open it up this time.
Yep. Oh god. But yeah, it's like you can't take things at face value, especially when they do the media. The media kind of conjecturalizes that, you know, and they push the narrative saying, and you know, because they're trying to make money, trying to do the best thing, and people respond to that. It's just like it really messes up a lot of people's lives, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it all right, you should be able to get it. I don't think I have all the good stuff that you have.
No, that's fine. That's
uh,
fine.
Actually, I should probably get the at least buy the latest one. Duty 1.
How do I join off of you?
If you go to join co-op,
Oh, I
Should
think
see what they
I
own.
think I think you need to have it on.
it is on.
The co-op on.
Yeah,
thing?
it should be on.
Huh.
I have a devil. I should buy this one. That.
Join the player's co-op game. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Clean the shoe house. Oh my god, I remember this one. Alright. It feels weird to have these tools again, but that's fine.
I just bought it. I just bought the new one, the Urban UX, so you can get that one if you want. If you want to use that one.
The what? Sorry.
The Urban X Power Wash. That's the second best, I think.
Oh, okay, okay. I see it right here. Do you have the nozzle? You have the turbo nozzle, right?
I should. I bought all the nozzles, so I should have all of them.
Cool. I'm gonna use this guy.
Yeah. So yeah, you really can't take it at face value with some of these. You do your own read about different things and everything, and if you get to just talk to people, you know, if they want to talk, and they're nice people, you know.
Yeah.
You know, they like to push the media, and the media like to lie about different things, but different people and everything. So it's crazy. Oh, I'm gonna talk about something. Have you ever watched the YouTube channel Internet Historian?
The what channel? Sorry.
Internet Historian.
Sounds familiar.
So it's a guy who does like internet history stuff that happened throughout the thing, but does it in community things, but talks about actual things that happened. Right? He touched on the virus. When that happened, he touched on, like, you know, No Man's Sky when that video game came out.
Yeah.
He talked about Fallout 76, many different things. He touched on a lot of different things. But there's one thing that piqued my interest recently that I've watched. Have you heard of this guy called Harold Camping?
Harold Camping, no.
So he used to be a televangelist, you know what I mean? Like, you know, those Christian people we watch on TV sometimes.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah.
So he was one of those guys. He was very, very old, very, very old. But he was one of the most popular ones. I think he was popular down south because I never heard of this guy. I never heard of this guy. You know what I mean? And you know me. I know a lot about different Christian groups and everything. Up here, but it's like, I just let you know, like up here is predominantly Catholic. So, predominantly Catholic because Massachusetts is very Catholic, but and some Protestant stuff. But like, we never heard of this guy at all. So, but the one thing that he was, I guess, famous for or infamous for was predicting the end of the world.
Oh.
Or what we also called the rapture. Have you ever heard of the concept of the rapture before?
No, I haven't.
All right, I'm gonna educate you, but I have to put a disclaimer. All right.
Oh.
Just real quick, so people know. This has nothing to do with converting to Christianity or anything, or you have to believe in any of this stuff or anything. This is just information that I've learned. Okay.
All right.
This is learned information. All right.
Okay.
So you can take it however you will, but it has nothing to do with how you think the world's gonna end. All right. So basically, what the rapture is, right? Towards the end times, right? All the people who believe in Christianity will go up to heaven. Basically, in that moment, right?
Yeah.
Instantly, right? And all the people who don't believe are gonna be left behind, basically. What the end times is supposed to happen, based off what I've learned from the Bible, and also I'm also summarizing, so it might not be completely accurate. Rapture happens. All the people who truly believe in Christianity, and I'm talking people who actually believe, you know what I mean, like legitimate, will go to heaven, right?
Yeah.
And people will be left behind. Now, there's a 7-year period called trials and tribulation period. What that means is that the world's going to get a whole lot worse. You're going to see the world become into one form government. A lot of like really terrible things will happen, like wars and things like that happen. And it's going to be run by one being or entity called the Antichrist.
Yeah.
Basically, for 7 years. You probably heard of that.
Yeah, I heard of that.
That's for 7 years. But after that 7-year period, Jesus returns, right? Jesus returns, defeats the Antichrist, and rules over the earth for 1,000 years. All right. Now, after that period, he establishes his kingdom, and after that is a new heaven and and basically everything is basically restored to how he planned God's plan was, right?
Mhm.
You have a new earth and everything, and basically that's basically how the world ends. Well, ends. It's the end, basically, and basically people who believe we will live in eternal life. That's the concept. I summarized it, but that is what it is, right?
Yeah.
What this guy said, which is completely wrong, is that the rapture happens, Christians go to heaven, but the world just ends. Okay? Like, it's destroyed by earthquakes, thunderstorms, tornadoes, all that stuff. The earth is just gone. God just destroys the earth.
God was like, you know what? Dinosaurs were a failure. Monsters were a failure. The Ice Age was a failure. This is also a failure. Destroy humans.
Yeah. And here's the thing.
Beep boop,
He
beep
had a
boop.
date for it. He had a date for it. He said it was going to happen on, I think, sometime in May in 2011. And he genuinely, oh yeah. And I'm not talking about the Mayan one in 2012. I'm talking about legitimate, this one. And many people believed it in the South. You've seen a lot of people up on billboards saying that, hey, the world's gonna end. Jesus is gonna kill it. Jesus is gonna kill everybody. You know, unless you believe, unless you convert, y'all gonna die. But obviously, it didn't happen. But a lot of people's lives got really messed up. That's what happens when you believe things at face value. Because if you've done your own research about the Bible, and even with like Christian groups in general, you would have known that that's not true. Of what he was saying. First of all, you cannot predict. The rapture cannot be predicted. It cannot be predicted. It's even what we call, it's even a sin to predict it.
Right.
Sin. You cannot predict it, basically. That's why you don't hear a lot of Catholics or Protestants talk about this. Because after all that, they wanted to get rid of it. They're like, oh yeah, no, we can't, this guy can't be in our thing anymore. So, and he was very old too. I think he got to a point where he got old where he just like, at the point of death, he was like, well, might as well just predict the rapture. So, and the point of this is that you have to do your own research when it comes to anything, you know, and that's what I said, you know, even though I gave you information based off my belief in Christianity, right? You do your own research. Don't take what I say at face value, all right? I'm just some guy, okay? All right? You can just do your own research and see what you think of it. You make your own decision, right?
If you want to believe in what you believe in as a Christian, you believe it. You do you.
Yeah.
SC
Yeah,
Johnson,
again,
a family company.
SC Johnson. But it's true. It's like you decide what you do your research. You be smart and make your own decision. All right. And whatever it is, you know, good on you, man. Good that you made your own decision on your own. And you're living your life the way you do. As long as you're not hurting anybody, you respect people, you know, you live your own life, you know, you're doing well. By all means, I'm glad for you, man. This is what I believe. This is your belief, you know. And the problem is the media likes to twist things and pull things to make everything like literally. Pretty sure no one's watching my stream right now, which is fine. But like, let's just say I had like a million following, whatever like that. And I talk about stuff like this. Somebody is probably gonna mess up my words and think, "Oh, everyone's going to hell." I'm like, what? That's not what I said. That is not what I said. I just talked about what some other guy said. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what the media does.
I didn't say that. He said that.
And then you're gonna be like, and then he's gonna be news like, I didn't agree with all the points he said, and you know, ever since I've known him, he's stuff like that. And I'm like, what? They'll twist your words too. It's like, are you trying to convert me too? I'm like, what? No. And that's what happens. That's what happens with a lot of media. Not even with religion, it's just like many things in general. You know what I mean?
Right.
So don't take your stuff at face value. So do your own research and everything. What's going on with the world. And just enjoy life. Enjoy it with the best and fullest. You know, people always want to be angry all the time. You know what I mean? You don't want to be angry. Be mad. Like, just chill, bro. Relax. Vibe. That's it, man. You don't be so angry. I mean, bear in mind, I get angry sometimes, you know, when I'm driving. Stand these motherfuckers sometimes when I drive, bro. Believe me. But like, I'll take out. Sometimes I'm like at home, like, well, that anger.
Oh.
You know,
Man,
it's
I
like,
man, you know, I really miss my other power washer.
I'm sorry. I know you've been doing more than I do, but
No,
yeah,
I'm just messing.
but it's like, you know, that's why I have my mom drive me in the weekends with stuff. I'm not dealing with these motherfuckers today, right?
Right.
Because I'm like, I deal with them all week. It's idiots on the road, and I'm like, you know what? Let's let you drive, because my mom doesn't drive the car. She takes the train to work.
Oh, really?
So,
Okay.
yeah, so I drive the, I guess you call it the fam. Well, we have two cars. So I have my dad's car and I guess my mom's car, or the family car, I guess you call it. So I drive the family car to work and all that stuff. So, but it's like,
I have a Corolla. that's it.
I have my dad has a Ford Focus, and my mom has a Honda Accord.
Both my parents have an Acura. Well, my
dad used
dad's
to be
my dad has it was a TSX 2010 Acura, which is basically a race car.
Okay.
And my mom has the MDX Acura 2016.
Yeah. Also, my dad has always been a Volkswagen guy but then.
Oh yeah, same with my grandpa.
But the problem is they made not so great cars later down the road. So they're just like, you know what? My dad switched to Ford, and he liked the Ford. So.
Oh.
So yeah, but yeah, so but internet historian is a great thing. You want to look at like different internet stuff that's happened.
Yeah.
That was just one of them. I've never heard of this guy.
Now
though.
I do like history YouTube channels, but my favorite history YouTube channel. Well, they moved away. They're called The Watcher now, but they were
Okay.
also BuzzFeed Unsolved.
Mm. Okay.
Their name is Ryan and Shane. That's their name. And they're hilarious people. They are. They're really funny. Right? And they don't just do like history stuff. They also do, basically phasmophobia, so like paranormal activities and all that.
Oh yeah, the one thing that I do watch is Ghost Adventures on the travel. Well, it's on. It's on Max now, I think. I watch them, and I don't know. I mean, depending on when you believe ghosts or not, and everything. A lot of the stuff that you see in there, like I don't know if you get to believe if it's real or not, depending on that.
It's hard to find. It's hard to find a channel where you don't know if they're trolling or not. And the BuzzFeed Unsolved, though, or Watchers, what they call themselves now, they're genuine. I can tell too. They're genuine because it's basically you have this guy named Shane, who is a skeptic, and then you have a guy who is a believer named Ryan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right. So, basically trying to prove that ghosts, if they're real and all that. But back when they were just BuzzFeed Unsolved, it wasn't really, looking to find out if ghosts are real. It was mostly the history behind the incidents and all that, if it actually happened or not, basically.
Oh, okay.
So, for instance, the Winchester house.
Oh yeah.
Which is a house that is built incorrectly. That's what it's known as. The reason why, the history behind it is that there was a family that lived there, and the family, the husband died. I think one of the kids died or something like that. And all of a sudden, it turns out that there is actually spirits in that house, and basically the spirits are like, what's telling the wife or mom, basically Mrs. Winchester, basically saying, look, we won't kill you, unless you do, you know, something for us, which was building the house. And
Oh, okay.
and basically the house, like there's a staircase that leads to to the roof or like the ceiling, basically nowhere. There's a house that leads to outside, and if you, let's say if you open that door and you walk out, you'll probably fall to your death. Like that's how high up that door is, and leads to nowhere
Okay.
basically. So basically the stairs that leads to nowhere, a door that leads to nowhere, whatever. And basically from the day she stayed alive to the day she died, the spirits were like, you have to do this, you have to do that, and you'll stay alive basically. Right? That's basically the idea. So
okay.
what they were doing though was that back in when they were doing the BuzzFeed Unsolved was they weren't trying to figure out if ghosts were real. They were trying to figure out if, you know, if it was true or not. Like if it, like that's why they're trying to confirm, is it an unsolved mystery that the spirits are, you know, they were actually talking to this woman and whatever.
Yeah. So, I do like Ghostbusters because it's entertaining, but I'm always debating whether the stuff they see is real or not. But there's one movie out that was made by the main lead investigator. It's called The Demon House, and so let me ask: do you believe in spirits?
Yeah. I'll have to tell you my
Okay.
story off stream or on stream,
Yeah.
depending.
Yeah, so in this movie, you know, there was the guy named Zach Bagans. He's the one who he's the Ghost Adventures leader, basically, right?
Right.
He wanted to invest. He bought this house that basically supposed to be the most infected, demon-possessed house in that state. It was on the news saying that this house is demonic and everything, and he bought it. He was going to investigate it, right? There are many different people in the house who got basically, I think, either possessed or affected by demonic spirits and everything. And he said, I'm going to stay in this house and bolted up and locked and stay in this house. For I think a week, I think he said. And he only lasted like 48 hours. And hardly not even. Before he told someone to get him out, because not only did he claim he saw a demon, heard it, but it was messing with his eyes and gave him double vision. And he said he had to get surgery on it so he wasn't going to go fully blind.
Yeah.
And if you see him now, he wears glasses, like special glasses for his eyes. Now you could say that, oh, is that fake? Could he have faked that? Maybe. I don't know. But if something like that affects your health to a point where you can't see, that you got to start to consider that, okay, maybe there is a little something. Could have been conjectured or, you know, dramatized. Of course, it's TV, it's a movie, of course it is. But
Right.
but still. That's why I would never try that, you know what I mean? Go to a place that's haunted, allegedly, or if something demonic was in there, because you don't know. Because the thing is, we don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You're just like, oh, it could possibly happen. Next thing you know, you go in, and your heart's out of your spleen. I'm like, what the hell? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not gonna test it. I'm like, I may not fully agree with or believe everything, but I'm not brave enough to test it and risk my life for it.
Right.
So yeah. But you should if you ever get a chance to watch that film.
Which
Definitely.
film? The,
It's called Demon House. That's what it's called. It's kind of like a documentary kind of film. With him. And also apparently during that time when they were shooting it, the close friend of them passed away. That was was talking about the demon house basically.
right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, did the demon kill their friends? Which, by the way, I think is also biblically inaccurate as well. Like, so what happens is, so I'll tell you this, right? Demons cannot kill humans.
Right.
It's forbidden by God. God literally told Satan, you can manipulate them, you can, you know, lie to them, you can try to trick them, you can mess with them, but you cannot kill them.
Yeah.
You cannot do anything to alter them because that's God's protect. We are God's protected people. However, that doesn't mean the devil can manipulate other humans to kill other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why that's the kind of like the loophole out of that. I didn't kill them. They decided to do it themselves. I suggested like, hey, maybe stab them in the spleen. I don't know. She took your. I'm just saying. So that's a bad example, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that concept. So it's like, I just like because it's entertainment and everything. So, and I play a lot of Phasmophobia, so it's like I like watching. So.
Phasmophobia.
The only thing I also find a little bit dangerous is I will never touch is Ouija boards.
Oh, my mom did.
Huh? No.
This was like when
what-
she was younger though, but not recently or
okay.
anything.
Yeah, and because like that is like opening the door for the
Alright,
devil to get in.
so I can tell you a story. It'll be a long story, but
That's
it's a
fine,
but
this
it's
is what
a
this is
but it's
for.
a
I
true
got-
story.
Go ahead.
All right. So, me and my family were attacked by a jinn. Jinn in Arabic
Like-
is a demon.
I mean, when you said Jin, I'm like, it makes me go back to Fast and. Oh my god, you actually know the name of that?
Well, I mean, you could say I was also attacked by Snoop Dogg because he really loves gin and juice.
Yeah.
Fine, don't laugh at it. All right, fuck you self as well.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, don't laugh at my Snoop Dogg joke, I guess. All right, but yeah, so we were attacked by a jinn. This goes back to what was it? I think it was the 90s. It was either 90s or 80s.
Okay.
It dates all the way back then. So my grandpa exorcised a woman that was possessed and all that, and the demon came out. It did, and I don't know if she died or not. I don't know that part, but they got the demon out basically.
Yeah.
Sometime later, probably like early 2000, the demon came back, attacked my grandpa, and my grandpa fought the demon.
Wow. Interesting.
And I know it sounds insane. Don't worry, my dad thought it was insane too, because one day my grandpa was like, "Do you have a steel bin?" Because he was holding a garbage bin. He was like, "Do you have a steel bin?" And my dad's like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Can I throw this in there?" And I go, and he goes, "Okay." And then after like throwing it out, he goes, "Make sure you don't open this. There's a demon in there." My dad's like, "All right, this is official." My dad's gone insane. How goes?
Well, this is the thing. Well, let me ask.
Clean up your
Did-
axe
did-
simulator. Richard says the one that decided to cancel on me.
Bruh.
I said it. All right. What were we gonna ask?
Was your grandfather part of like a church or anything?
He was a otherwise for our mosque. Otherwise is basically those who speak about God or for God and all that.
Okay.
You know, basically promoting, kind of like the Pope.
Oh, okay. So
You know?
it's similar to like the Catholic.
Kind of,
Catholicism.
in a way, like, basically promoting the religion, all that, and basically explain, why our faith is important, why, basically helping the younger, the new generation, and all that,
Yeah.
So that's
that
what
makes
he
sense.
was and all that, but he was one of those people where he was definitely like, he closely believed with God and all that.
Yeah.
I
Makes sense.
have a funny clip as a peace offering. All right, Richard, go ahead and send the clip. I will discuss with Connor if it's funny or not. All right, boot wall, window, and wood trim. I'll do a boot wall, sure.
And the window.
Oh, right here. There we go, done. What was I? Oh yeah.
What window?
Let me see here. This one right here. There you go.
Oh,
And then wooden trim. So
Oh,
this.
which one?
Wooden trim. Oh, right here.
Oh, nice.
There we
Hey,
go.
watch my stream. See,
Alright, let me watch your stream here. Let me open it up. Twitch. No, not Twitter, Twitch.
not X.
Oh my god, don't even dare call it
Oh
X.
god. Got him.
Got him. Oh, there's an ad. Give me a moment.
It's an ad.
Bro, I give zero shits about the Xbox Series X, okay? Don't care. Alright, there you go.
You ready?
Yep, I'm watching it.
You ready?
I like how we went bottom up.
And all right. Cool.
That actually looks
Alright.
that's actually like that's way better than the other two missions we did.
Yeah. All right. I don't have a lot of time, so
Yeah.
so
All right, well, let's watch.
Alright.
Let's just watch this last clip though that Richard sent me, and then we can end it.
okay.
Here,
That's
or
fine.
even. Oh, is it Jam's birthday? I didn't know that. It's the frog's birthday.
Ah.
Here, I'll even stream it on Discord.
Let's see. All right, hold on. Let me see if we can. Some game it is. Discord. All right. I see what this is. Show what this is.
All right.
What is this?
All right, this is what Richard sent me. Apparently, it's funny, so we're gonna watch it.
All right. Okay.
There you go. I think it might work. If not,
Summer's okay, yeah. Summer's join the general voice chat and Jam will drag you in here.
Wait, what is this? It, Richard? What is this? This is not. What is this? This is. Unless I accidentally messed up. Hold on. Copy link.
Is this the right one? This is just a live stream.
Oh, that's not the. God damn it, Richard! He said that. That's not the.
That's not it.
Okay.
Bruh.
Oh, there we go. Okay, now he sent me the correct link.
He just said the fucking birthday.
I mean,
Bruh.
it is his birthday. I may as well go say happy birthday to him after the stream.
Yeah, might as well.
All right.
Okay, hold on. All right. Go ahead.
All right.
Alright, well, let's freaking tug Yoshi off.
Oh. Okay. All right.
What the fuck?
Just don't look at the game.
Oh,
Just look at what.
hold on. I gotta. My thing's covering it. Hold on. Shit. Where the fuck is my?
I'm covering him too, and I kind of want him to get covered.
Oh lord. Okay. Yeah, show me again. Oh my god. Bro.
He's playing for controller, and oh, this was now I feel bad for putting it out on my stream. God. Oh.
Yeah, both streams. So if you guys don't know, he's all right, let me get this off the screen. He's playing what is this Mario Party, right? Is that what this game is? Well, they're doing a tug of war, and you got to do the little controller thing.
I don't know what he was playing.
It's in the position where it's like, is he doing a little something down there? Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me on this stream and everything. We'll probably have a better stream this coming week. Keep an eye out for that if there is one. Hope you have a good Tuesday evening. Everything. Good conversation with UC and everything.
Yeah.
And we will talk soon. Okay? Thank you guys. And we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.